Hey, yo, man. So, look, man. Hey, first off, before I get started, welcome back to your favorite journeyman of boxing. It's me, your boy Nate. Get with me, man. You already know what it is. Hit it for me for the one time.
Can take the children and bounce them on their knees. Bounce them on the knee and then sing a melody.
Here to get y'all the news and the updates on what's going on in the sport of boxing. Quick shout out to the team Sweat Boxing Gym out in Huber Heights, 4436 Powell Road. If you're interested in the boxing, you're in Dayton, Ohio area, get with Paul Packnick or get with myself and I'll link you with him. Shout out to, like I said, Team Sweat Boxing. Also, shout out to mybookie.com where I go place my bets through Showbiz Adult. If you're not tuned into his channel, go ahead and hit subscribe button on his channel. He gives good updates and good analysis on the game, the sport of boxing. And also, he gives good bets and places great bets. And I bet with him on my bookie. Been getting to the bag. Got to the bag this weekend with Catterall. Shout out to you, Catterall, for doing your thing. And man, so much to talk about right quick, man. So for those who know and may not know, Errol Spence was due to come back this October, right? He was due to come back in this October to fight Sebastian Fundora. If you don't know Fundora, he recently just fought against Tim Tszyu and won that title. And if you haven't seen that fight, man, go check that fight out, man. If you love boxing, man, oh, man, bloodbath, straight war, man, you'll love that fight, man. Hell of a fight. Fundora and Tim Tszyu, man, hell of a fight. But in the midst of that, so Errol Spence, he already wanted the winner of that fight, right? So he came in on the Stone Cold Steve Austin, interrupted the end of the fight, Fundora's time to shine. He came in the ring, calling him out, saying he back, he wants this fight, right? But you got to remember, Crawford's already at 154 too, and he just beat Spence. So it's like, how the hell do you come and just jump the line? Which is what Crawford was saying. If you remember, they were tweeting at each other after that night. Crawford, posted, you got to wait in line. You can't just jump the line. Spence replied back like, I don't wait in line. So basically, you trying to just, popularity-wise, just bully your way in the front? Like, nah, man, nah. So what happened now is, what we got now is, we still got the fight for Fundora and Spence in October, but guess what? It ain't for the belts. Because Crawford done pulled his card. Since he was really the #1 contender for that fight, and since Fundora refuses to fight Crawford, he wants to fight Spence because it's more of a money grab. Because let's be real, we kind of rather see Spence versus Fundora if we was gonna see something, because we want to see if Spence is back. We want to see if we got the big shark, the big fish Spence, or if we got that Spence we seen against Crawford. And if that's the case, then it's time for him to hang it up. So we kind of rather see that. But in all fairness, Crawford is really the man that's supposed to get that fight, and that's what he's saying. You're not just gonna jump in front of me, take a fight for the belt at 154 when you blocking me from getting undisputed at a third weight class after I just whooped your ass for my undisputed for my second undisputed in the 147 weight class. Nah, it ain't gonna work like that. So Crawford did, rightfully so, what he needed to do. Went ahead and pushed his mandatory. Fundora turned it down, so now he has to vacate the belt, and he will fight Spence, but it won't be for no title. It just be a fight, and then we have to see what happens after that. Crawford fights August 3rd against Magomedov, and we have to see what happens with that. So now it's just a waiting game to see who wins these fights and see if we see a Spence Crawford rematch, or if we're going to see a Crawford Fundora match if Fundora wins against Spence for that vacant belt. We just have to wait and see. So now we're playing the waiting game. But yeah, it's crazy how Spence just went ahead and did that. It's kind of like playing somebody in Madden, and you beat them on the game, and then they don't want to pass the stick. Like, man, I clearly just ruled your ass 21-0, and you don't want to pass the stick? Nah, fam, nah. So guess what? what Crawford did since he running the game, it's kind of like if you own the game and it's your system, a dude don't want to pass the stick, guess what? I'm unplugging this mug, and man, ain't nobody playing. Nobody playing. Now what? Nobody fight for a title. Now, now I'm gonna be petty. I got my belts, which I ain't about to go fight for a title and fight for. That's basically my spot, Spence in, man. So I feel Crawford, man, but I'm glad to see Spence back. I want to see if we gonna get, you know, Errol Spence, man. We want the truth, man. We want to see if you still the truth, man. So I'm excited to see him back in the game, but we got to do things the right way. But these politics of boxing, boy, if you don't really follow and keep up with the news, you won't know what to expect, man. You won't know what's going on. You won't know why this person fighting this person. You won't know why the belt ain't on the line. You won't know why this person missed weight. It's so much when it comes to the game of boxing, man. But Crawford went ahead and used his chess move called checkmate, and now ain't nobody fighting for the belt. If it ain't me, nobody get me. So I get it, man. I feel him. Man, I'm just happy that they both back fighting. We get to see them both back in the ring this year. And we're just playing a away game now. Now we gotta wait and see, man. We gotta wait and see, man. But yeah, I know a lot of the fans, man. The Errol Spence fans probably punching the air like Trey on Boys in the Hood. But hey, calm down, relax, man. Relax, man. If you really look into the whole scoop of the whole situation, you realize Crawford is in the right. And it ain't right for Spence to just jump the line. And especially, we don't know what Spence we get. He fucking around and jumped the line just to get mopped around the ring again. We don't want to see that. Nah, we don't want to see that. We want the best fights, and we ain't going to be biased over here. Nah, right is right, is wrong is wrong. If the shoe was on the other foot for Crawford, I'll say the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Can't jump the line, man. Wait in line, chump. So I feel him, man. But hell, what do I know? I'm just a journeyman that love boxing and keeping up with the news and giving y'all the latest, man. So hit subscribe, like, share, follow. Like I said, follow Showbiz Adult on his channel, and go ahead and sign up on my bookie, man, and place these bets with me, man.